Hi, I'm here to offer some life support on this journey as we travel through this pandemic coronavirus episode and challenge in our lives. And these are going to be tools that I'm going to offer you that you can take along far beyond the coronavirus. Put them in your spiritual tool belt and remember that they're there to be used daily, to be used in times that are challenging, to be used in times that are happy and good. So I hope that you will take these tools along with you. We're at a time where we're starting to see glimmers of hope as we go through this pandemic. We're far from through it, but we're starting to see some hope. And as we go through this, we have had a reset button pushed on our planet as well as on the tribe of people on this earth. And that is going to bring about some loss and some gain. So some of us are going to be grieving. Some of us are going to be recentering, but all of us need to refresh and heal. So I want you to think about it as pressing a refresh button like you do when your computer gets bogged down. You want to refresh it. And so we want to start refreshing our soul, our spirit, our body, and our mind now, so that when we come out the other side, we are going to be much more ready to live our lives. So one of the tools that I want to offer you today for your spiritual tool belt is the armor of God in the Christian tradition. Most of the world's wisdom religions offer us spiritual protection, and that's very wise and very good reason for it. I'm a Christian, and in the Christian tradition, we want to go to Ephesians and put on the whole armor of God. Even if you're not a Christian, I promise you it works. So we're going to put on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, the shoes of peace. We're going to pick up the sword of the Spirit. We're going to pick up the shield of faith. And we are going to remember that the glory of the Lord is our rear guard. And I would like you and suggest that you do this twice a day. If you do this every morning, for 7 days in a row, I promise you, you will see a difference. This is going to give and strengthen your energy field and give it support and keep out lower vibrational negative influences. I have done it and I've not done it. So I've learned both by doing it and not by doing it. So if you put it on regularly and you focus on your faith and your spirit, and that you're walking in the strength of the Lord and the strength of God, our Creator, you will be covered. It is a covering. So remember, put on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, the shoes of peace, the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, and the glory of the Lord is going to be your rear guard. And in the Jewish tradition of the Old Testament and Christian tradition, Isaiah 10:27 says, the anointing breaks the bondage that the negative, darker energies would place around something or someone. So we're in a time of coronavirus pandemic. There's definitely negativity out there of all types, darker, lower frequency vibrations. So in Isaiah 10:27, what is being spoken about is a literal anointing, and oil was traditionally used. I personally use my Italian olive oil because I love it, but you can use any type of oil, any type of pure, clean oil. And what you want to do is, for me, use a symbol that is sacred to you. For me, it's a sign of a cross, and anoint atop your door, atop every door in your home, atop windows, wherever you feel God, your Creator, and your intuition leading you, anoint it. You need to anoint yourself. That's very important. I usually do it, sign of the cross, on my forehead. And when you anoint yourself, you are sacredly protecting and setting apart. And an anointing is a part of holiness, and it sets you apart, and it keeps your energy high and at a higher frequency level. So I highly suggest anointing and Isaiah 10:27. Also, in the Native American tradition, we have sage and we have smudging. And you can buy a sage stick. It's kind of a stick, and you can buy it at your local health food store A lot of them offer it. I buy mine at a Native American Indian shop. You can get them online, I believe. They're very, very inexpensive, and they are a bundle of sage, and they are dried and wrapped. And what you're going to do is you are going to light one end. You want to put it in a charger in a plate that's definitely fireproof, and take a feather, a faux feather, and once you burn the one end, you want to smudge it out on the plate so you can get it to smoke and have incense from it. This is going to clean and cleanse your home. You can cleanse your energy field. And we know now through quantum mechanics and through our scientific research that everything is energy. Everything is energy. And we, like our Mother Earth, have an energy field around us. And Mother Earth has her atmosphere. That's her energy field, and smaller energy fields within it. But we also have an energy field. So what you want to do is take this sage, once you've smudged it out and you've gotten the smoke, and you can fan the smoke with your feather, what you want to do is start about 6 to 8 inches and keep it far enough from your body. You don't want anything to burn. And you just start to smudge and clear that air and that energy field. Go under each foot and have a family member or a friend get your back. Make sure that you cleanse your front, and take it throughout your home, your apartment, and your living space. This is very, very important because you want to get those darker frequencies, those negative energies. If you've been sick, you want to get the energy from experiencing dis-ease and illness out of your environment. And you're going to smell a little bit of a smoky incense type smell. You can open your windows. That does not negate the benefit and effect of smudging. So I highly suggest cedar sage so that you can smudge your home and your environment. And also you can, another form of cleansing is by taking an Epsom salts bath or taking a really good cleansing shower. This is going to rid your body of toxins through the salt. And if you're a shower person, take a bath bomb and put it in the bottom of your shower and just let that salt and that balm just kind of rise up and purify. It's also going to help relax your muscles. It's also going to help refresh your energy field because water is a purifier and it's a cleanser. So you want to take more baths, and it's going to relax your muscles. So that is very, very, very important. So take good cleansing long baths. Use Epsom salts or your favorite bath salts. It's very important that you do that because it's a time when you want to clear out the negative toxins in your body. And also another tip that is so important, and it might sound ethereal, but it's very, very real, is you want to think on very positive thoughts. It's so important. And believe and look toward the healing, and only watch the news 2 times a day at max to stay informed. That is so very important because what we focus on grows. We have learned this through the teachings of Jesus Christ. No matter who you think Jesus is, he was and is a master teacher. And what we want to do is learn from the master himself. And we also have proved that what we think on and what we focus on grows. So your focus needs to be on healing and on wellness as opposed to the virus, because the more you think about the virus, the more power and energy you actually give it. And the more you think about the virus, the more fear that it wells up inside of you and actually takes down your immune system to prevent virus and virus infections. So you want to think on things that are pure and lovely and of good report, and focus on wellness versus dis-ease. So you want to do that, and you want to learn from Jesus because he focused on the person and on the wellness when he went to heal somebody. He did not see the leprosy. That was not in his vibrational frequency. He focused on the person and on the healing and on the wellness. That's how it's done. And when we can get to that level, and I know I'm certainly not there, we will transcend many, many illnesses and disease without medicine. We're not there yet as a tribe. I know I'm not there, but we can study from the Master, and as we learn that, we will see that our focus is important. And also, our belief system is important. When Jesus took his disciples into the town that was filled with unbelief, the mass consciousness of the town stopped him and his disciples from performing miracles. And Jesus said to his disciples, we cannot do any miracles here. We must leave. Their belief is so great. So our mass consciousness actually builds and charges and builds up a entity of energy. So, and you notice Jesus didn't say, I can't do any miracles. He said, we can't do any miracles, because he said everything he did and greater we can do. So what we want to do as a tribe is focus on holiness, purity, cleansing, and wellness. And that's going to help it come into our world, and we're going to regain that. And that's very, very important. And also, we want to speak words of life versus words of death. Jesus also taught that by using the example of the fig tree, and he showed his disciples that when he spoke death and cursed the fig tree, it died and it withered. He had no other reason to do that except to show the power of life and death. So we want to speak life. We want to speak wellness. We want to speak holiness and wholeness back into our world and into our lives. And we want to carry this attitude and posture long beyond this coronavirus pandemic. We want to take it with us. We want to form good habits. Quantum mechanics have also proven that our vibrational focus and our words put something actually into the 3D physical world. So we really want to be careful that our focus and our speech lines up to what we want to see in our future. Because what we think on is what we are actually helping to bring in existence and manifest. This is very important. If you think about it, it's very easy. The home that you live in, whether it be an apartment, whether you built your home, that all started as a thought in somebody's mind. So your thoughts are very, very, very powerful. So keep that in mind. And also, I want you to think about taking long walks and refreshing walks. Power of meditation and prayer and centering. Guided meditation is a wonderful way to soothe the spirit. Yoga is a great technique to help stretch your muscles, but also help center your body. So centering times and exercises are very, very good. And physical workouts are good because it's going to help keep your muscles toned, and it's going to help you come out looking and feeling much better at the end of this. Thank you all so very much for listening to my share. And if you've enjoyed it today, please press the subscribe button. And I am sending you my light and my love. And in the meantime, may God bless you and bless your families. Thank you.